Hi, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, October 6th, and we are learning about a body of water today. So let's move on. Actually, it could be several bodies of water, but one specific type of water. So let's move on to our learning target. I can look closely at a map, globe, or photograph so I can identify bodies of water. I will know I have it when I can give an example of a freshwater habitat and identify an animal that lives there. Our schema, you already have schema for geographic tools. And if you look on this map, you will see lots of blue. Lots of blue, even within the states of the United States, the country that we live in. There are lots of blues, and I'm going to be talking about a specific area soon in our lesson. But geographic tools, they help us to locate a place. Photographs help us see how someone or something looks. Have you ever been to a body of water that is freshwater? Let's look at some vocabulary. Geographic tools. We know those are maps, globes, and photographs. A map is just a flat drawing of a place or a part of the world. A globe is a three-dimensional model of the earth. Photograph is an image to show how someone or something looks. Bodies of water are areas with a large amount of water, such as rivers, streams, lakes, ponds, oceans, bays, and gulfs. Freshwater, an area of water with very little or no salt in them at all, such as rivers, streams, ponds, and lakes. Plants, living things that make their own food. Animals, living things that need food and water to survive. Habitat, a place that provides plants and animals with food, water, air, and space. All of their needs are met in that one area, and they can survive. Our focus today. What can we learn today about bodies of fresh water by reading and looking at a map, globe, or a photograph? We can tell where they are located, and we can also see how big or small they are. And as we observe the freshwater habitats, we can learn about the plants and animals living there. They depend on that area to survive. And that's how all their basic needs are met so they can survive. Plants such as water lilies, cattails, grasses, small bushes, or trees grow in these habitats or around the habitat. Fish, turtles, frogs, snakes, otters, and beavers depend on freshwater habitats to survive. Now, I have a video for you to watch about a freshwater. It's all about how much fresh water we have available here on Earth. There's also a Brain Pop Junior about freshwater habitats, and that's about the plants and the animals that call that habitat their home. So both of those videos are very informative about fresh water, what it is, where we can find it, how much we have available, why it's important to us, why we need it, and we need to take care of it. And the Brain Pop is a very important video too. It's all about plants and animals, where the freshwater habitats are, and the plants and animals that live there. Also, I will put in Google Classroom the instructions, the username, and the password for Brain Pop Junior, so you will be able to get in and view that. I have a map here, and it sort of looks like this. I mean, I can tell that it's the United States. And as I look at this map, I see 5 very large blue areas of water on this map. Well, these huge bodies of water are called the Great Lakes. They're Lake Superior at the top, right? Some of it actually even goes into Canada. It's Lake Michigan going south, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario even stretches over into New York on the map. Now, I thought that's a huge amount of water in all of those Great Lakes. They are all connected, which makes these lakes the largest freshwater system in all the world. So I think that's pretty amazing that we have that available to us in the United States. Also on the map, I can see long, blue, winding sections of the map. And that is the Mississippi River, which empties into the Gulf of Mexico, a huge body of water. I think there are a lot of living things in these freshwater habitats, and that's why I pay very close attention in the Brain Pop video. We have come to the part of the lesson where it's your turn to do the work. I want you to think about a body of fresh water that you have visited or that you've seen in a movie or you've seen on a show. You could have seen or visited a river, lake, stream, or pond. Did you see any plants growing in or around that body of water? Did you see animals jump out of the water or an animal drinking the water? On a blank page in your spiral notebook, draw a picture and label where you are and what you are doing. I want you to write a sentence to name a plant or animal or both that depends on this freshwater habitat to survive. We have come to the reflection part of our lesson. So I want you to think, as a scientist and a person who studies social studies, what did you discover today about freshwater, about where it is, what its importance to us is, and why we need it so desperately? I want you to think about a part of the lesson that maybe you got stuck on. It wasn't easy for you, but you used a strategy and you got through that. Okay. I want you to enjoy learning about freshwater habitats and have a great day of learning as a scientist.